Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing 25 more things to crochet in under an hour. These are all free patterns and they're all available on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, I will link all the patterns down below anyway, but if you do click on them it will take you to the website on the internet, so you can still view it even if you don't have an account. So most of these can probably be done in about half an hour. Especially if you have some experience crocheting already. Obviously if you're brand new to this it may take a little bit longer, but these are all things that I could do in under an hour. I had a comment on my last video that I did on this asking if I've made any of these. In this video I haven't made any of the patterns, but just from reading through the patterns and looking at the products itself, from my experience I could make these in under an hour. Patterns are fairly straightforward anyway, definitely beginner friendly, and I recommend every single one of them. They're super cute. So yeah, let's get started. The first set of patterns that I've found are frogs. There are 5 different frog patterns in this video, and I know everybody loves a cute frog. They're all slightly different in ways, so they're all unique, but they're still fairly, like, the concept is the same sort of thing. So the first one we have is a baby frog. The next one is a chunky frog, which is my favourite one out of all of them. The next one is frogberry, which I think is definitely something different. I haven't seen anything like this before. I love the concept of it. It's so cute. The next 2 we have are Fern the lazy frog and Fred the funky frog. Fern the lazy frog looks quite big in the photo, but that's just due to the wool that they were using. If you did want it the same size, you'd have to go for a similar sort of size yarn. Obviously it'll turn out a lot smaller if you do use acrylic yarn or just normal plush yarn. So the next category I've put together is bears. Similarly to the last video as well, I think I had a lot of bears in that one. We've got a tiny bear, which is so adorable. These would all be perfect for gifts as well if you did need like a last minute present for somebody. We have a chunky bear, same with the chunky frog. There's quite a few chunky sort of products to make, which I think work really well as well. We have Herbert the bear with the removable coat. Obviously it'll take a little bit longer if you do make the coat as well, but you can do it without. And we have berries. I love these. I definitely want to make these in the future. I think if you have a car, putting these on the hanging from the rear view mirror would look so nice. I feel like you could also do it sort of Valentine's-y as well, as we're coming up to that period in the year. So talking of that, actually, I have got 3 Valentine's themed plushies that I was going to talk about, but I may as well do it now. First up we have the flower guy, which at first glance doesn't really look like a Valentine's sort of thing, but if you change the colours around, it could be. Next one we have is a heart friend. I think this is really cute, just as like a little gift. Obviously it's not that complicated and there's not many aspects to it, but I do think it's still really cute. And the next one is my favourite of the Valentine's sort of themed plushies, which is love bugs. I really want to make some of these. They're no sew as well, which is perfect if you don't like sewing. There are only 3 no sew patterns on this list. I will I'm planning to make a separate video to just include no sew patterns. I know sewing scares a lot of people, especially if you're just starting out, and I was exactly the same as well. So the next patterns we have, are a baby ducky and a baby seal. I love how small and cute these are. Definitely could make into keyrings if you're doing a market, or again just need something for a present. The next one we have is a normal size seal. To be fair, it's still quite small. Next one is a baby stegosaurus. I love this. This is so cute. I love everything dinosaur. Any chance I have to make a dinosaur, I will. The next one is a mini sheep and a pocket possum. I've seen the possums quite a lot on TikTok. To be fair, I didn't realise how popular they were, but a lot of people make them for markets. The next one is a goldfish, which It's probably my least favourite on the list, but it's still cute. I mean, it's probably one of the more complicated ones out of all of them, with the fins and everything. But, you know, it's still doable in under an hour. The next one is an Octopop. Now, I mentioned one of these in my last videos. I think it was the duck ones. This is a similar concept, just a lot smaller. But definitely good for children, if you remove the safety eyes and just, what am I saying? Just sew on the eyes. The next one is a ghost. Now, I know Halloween is very far away, but there are still quite a few people who enjoy sort of horror or, you know, like that sort of vibe. I'm definitely one of those people, and I would make a ghost all year round. The next one we have is another no-sew pattern, which is a chubby kitty. I think this one's really cute as well. Very similar to the marshmallow keys that I mentioned in my last video. The last 3 patterns we have are kind of food-based. Well, 2 of them are. The one that isn't really is a mushroom pattern, which is the last no-sew pattern on this list. Again, I think this would be great to incorporate with something else. Say, like, you know, the cows that are stood up with the bodies, it could be holding a little mushroom or something like that, like a spring or autumn sort of. No, mushrooms are autumn, aren't they? Yeah. Gonna go autumn. An autumn sort of vibe. And then the last 2 is a set of 3 fruits, which you can make either a lemon, an orange, or a lime. Again, would be great to incorporate with something else. And then the last one we have is a lemon with a smiley face. I love this. I have the Jellycat version of the lemon, and it's just sitting in my car. But I think this is a great sort of replica of it, and would look super cute in someone's home. I know I ran through this video very quickly. If you have any questions at all, just comment them down below and I will respond to everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. If you've got this far in the video, I appreciate every single one of you. I also have brand new plushies available in my Etsy shop, which are these wyverns. You can either get this one for £30 or a custom one for £55. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.